Welcome to Catholic Ed for All, your weekly insight into topics of special education in Catholic schools. My name is Dr. Raul Escarpio, and I invite you to join me each week as we learn how to be more inclusive in Catholic schools and continue to live out St. John Paul II's message of open wide the doors to Christ. Many thanks go out to RCL Benzinger, who is generously sponsoring this podcast. RCL Benzinger enriches the worldwide Catholic community by providing the most engaging and highest quality resources, programs, and services rooted in the rich and diverse tradition of the Catholic faith. And now, on to our show. On the show today, I am joined by Raymond Tetschner, student at Bishop McNamara High School in Maryland, and we are also joined by his mom, Michelle. Why, hello, Raymond. Welcome to the show, and thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, thanks.
Hi, Michelle. I hope you're well.
Yes, thank you. Thanks. We're excited to be here. He's
Yeah.
a little bit nervous.
No, that's great. We're just having a conversation, Raymond. Remember that, all right? Raymond, can you please tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yes. And they're from Maryland with my brothers, good big, and seven Michelle and Grew.
He lives in Maryland, right, Michelle? That's what
Yes.
I heard. With his brothers?
Yep. And what are their names?
And it is seven and Michelle.
Okay.
And go Bishop McNamara High School. And with Dr. Clark. And we're in grade, so I'm senior.
Okay, Michelle, can you help the audience out a little bit with that?
Sure. So he just said that he goes to Bishop McNamara, and he gave a shout out to Dr. Clark, who's his favorite.
Oh,
And
Dr. Clark, he is very cool. I've had him on the show, Raymond. He is very cool. You were very smart giving a shout out to Dr. Clark.
And you're in what grade?
I am not grade, I'm junior.
Yep, 11th grade. He's a junior.
Is this the year that you get your class ring, Raymond?
Now your class rings, what time it is? 8:15.
Okay.
So he's talking about your class ring.
Oh, I just get start a school.
Right.
Okay,
So they
no.
had a meeting about it, but he doesn't know about it yet.
Oh, okay. All right. Excellent. So tell me about Bishop McNamara. Tell me about what classes are you taking in Bishop McNamara right now?
Taking zoology about the love of God about himself.
Yeah, so you love talking about God.
Okay, he's taking theology. Mm-hmm.
What do you study in theology?
Studying about papers about God and the Bibles.
Right, the Bible.
And
What other classes do you have?
And I got food science.
Do you get to eat in food science?
And maybe not. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes make food, cookies, and burgers.
Oh, I didn't hear about cookies before. You get cookies?
Yeah, every teacher need cook.
Okay.
Give me one more class that you like.
And I cut and Miss Sutton.
Choir your teacher's name is Miss Sutton.
And
what other class do you have?
Her class,
Zoology, your favorite?
sociology, like animals, about aquariums.
About animals and what?
Aquariums.
Aquarium. We went to the aquarium yesterday, right?
Yes.
So you see live animals in zoology, right, Raymond?
Yes.
Excellent. So tell me about your teachers. I know you started mentioning some. How do they help you succeed? How do they help you in the classroom?
And sociology about animals, about fish, about birds, and monkey stuff.
Okay, he's asking, how do they help you? Do you have a peer helper in the class? Can you say that?
I mean, Albert is her name.
I don't know. Can you just say I have a helper?
I'm going to help her out.
And what does that helper do for you, Raymond? How do they help you?
I feel like about myself, about anything.
They write stuff for you, take notes,
But no, yeah.
help you when you need it.
Yeah.
They give you sometimes extra time to finish your work. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that for all the classes or just some of the classes?
Had no class, so.
Okay.
Yeah, like choir. Choir, you don't need any help though, right? So say choir and band, you don't need help.
Yeah.
Can you say that?
No, tell.
Choir and band.
No, choir band. Well, let's see about right.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
All right.
okay. Raymond, what do you play in band?
I play like a playing thing,
Percussion,
percussion thing.
because you really like to play what?
I play sometimes. Like a big drummer guy.
You're a big drummer guy, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh. Do you get to practice at home or is that too loud?
Sometimes I'm a little quiet.
Yep.
And make sure you play really loud when you're next to mom. Make sure you play the drums
Yeah.
really loud. So tell me about your friends. What kind of friends have you made at Bishop McNamara?
I got Brian from Place by Manager about Coach Navy stuff.
Yeah. So say it again. So Ryan's on the baseball team, and you're the team
Team manager at Tulsa Waters about
Towels and Waters.
Anthony. Yeah.
Right. And whatever coach needs.
Yeah, Coach Navy stuff.
Okay, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Anybody, any other of your friends you want to give a shout out to right now, in case when they hear this podcast?
And like woke top golf. Well, yeah.
um, Michelle, just a quick question for you. What benefits have you seen in Raymond since you started at Bishop McNamara?
I think that the benefits aren't necessarily obvious at times, but when we talk about his classes, like he said, theology is always one of his top classes, always. He loves to be able to talk about God, and he loves to go to Mass at lunch, which they sometimes offer. And I think that that's, such a wonderful part of his day that I think it's just, we can only get that at a Catholic school. It's amazing. I think his friendships are the other thing, that he's made a really good friend named Roke from last year, who actually left school to go to a different school so he could play football. But they've kept in touch. They text each other, and those kinds of things aren't necessarily obvious, but they totally get each other, and they wouldn't have found each other if they weren't at Catholic school together.
Fantastic. So I have one more question for Raymond. Raymond, what should Catholic special education look like? What do you like the most about Bishop McNamara?
Teachers have students in days like all students like these papers and the same classes.
The same classes?
Yeah.
Yes, right.
I want to tell the audience real quick that this is a beautiful example of inclusion right now. It's meeting the student where they're at, being patient, and working at their pace. And once they finish, once they can get through at their pace, beautiful things happen and beautiful words come out of their mouth. So I am so happy that Raymond and Michelle could join me on the show today. Raymond, I wanted to tell you, in case you haven't heard it before, that you're one of my heroes. You're one of the reasons that I do this, because you're the ones that are making Catholic schools beautiful. You are the ones that are showing everybody that anyone can go to Catholic schools. So I thank you for joining the show, and I wish you nothing but God's blessings to both of you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Raul.
Well, that's it for this week. If this podcast was a blessing to you, can you please head over to iTunes and subscribe and give us a review or a rating? It really does help other Catholic educators find the podcast and use it as a resource. Thanks again to the amazing people at RCL Benziger for generously sponsoring this podcast. Check out their new resource for Catholic schools, Blessed Are We, Faith in Action, which enables teachers to share the love of Christ with children who have special needs. Visit rclbenziger.com to learn more. Join me again next time as we continue to advance God's kingdom by including all of God's children in Catholic schools and faith formation. Until then, this is Dr. Raul Escarpio. Thanks for listening, and may God bless your day.